Welcome everyone. This is like a different view. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to come to you today with a message. I just keep getting readings from I just keep waking up and feeling like I need to tell you guys a message. So I just want to get into it. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Coco, life coach, spiritual coach, just somebody that wants to see you do best in life. And I do have a message. It's not from the divine. A lot of cards are popping out right now. I do have a message about this connection. A lot of people are in like these situationships, these connections, these like, you're trying to make it work with someone, you're trying to date somebody. In my instance, because I don't try to put my business too much out there, but I do feel like I am also having communication issues around this full moon. So today's the full moon. It's the 28th. It's also supposed to be the lunar eclipse cycle. I really want you guys to understand that like all the things that are happening for you right now, probably one happened to you before and it's just now extreme because some of you have to really stand on your 10 toes. This is really the universe asking you and seeing if you're going to stand on your 10 toes about the things that you say. And I think a lot of you are going back and forth. There's this back and forth energy. I should stay at the connection. I should leave the connection. You want to stay maybe because of like stability and like this person may help you out with bills. And then you might want to leave because they're also making it unbearable. I do want to say, I hate to say it, with the masculines out there, the masculines are not willing to open up and share. And so what it feels like to me, I hate to say it, it feels like it's a trap. It feels like they are, and I can't tell you because I'm not a male. Because I'm not speaking like, I mean males right now that are in these connectionships and situationships with women, and they're not wanting to share, and they're wanting to be like standoffish, and they think that they're right, or they're just not seeing things like, when people usually speak generally is because they're not trying to put the blame on you as a person. Because if you're an immature person and you can't take criticism for people, then that person's never going to get to share. Like, don't expect this person to share with you at all if you're someone that does not take constructive criticism well, or if people are trying to share. Like, if you're a person, I'm getting deeply collective that your person or this person or these people are playing in your face. Like, they know that you're an emotional person and they don't show you any compassion. They think that they're doing everything right just because because they have their own, it's like they have their own personal goals. When you guys argue of like, okay, I'm not going to raise my voice, I'm not going to do this, they don't share these things with you, but they just decide to move on their own. And I think that that is like the worst thing that they can do. So I want to see what's going on in their life and in their energy, and how they feel. So let's get into it. How do they feel right now, collective? Ace of Swords. This person feels like they have the power to control you in any way. This person feels like they feel like it's the last straw. They feel like they want to be able to come in and just like cut this off. But why don't they want to cut it off? Why aren't they cutting this connection off with the collective if they know that they don't want to cooperate? Why are they cutting off? What, right, let's see what flipped over. They don't want to be also left out in the cold, and they don't want to see you left out in the cold, so they'll rather torture you and then not give you what you want as well. Like, I think people are crazy for one, but I think it's even crazier that we can sit here as people and then the person that you're sitting next to doesn't want you to leave. However, they don't want to act right either. Like, I think that that's so immature. Yeah, they literally don't want to see you like out in the cold. So they don't want to break this off. But tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. Yeah, like this is like the final sword, like the final like straw on the camel's back. And so this Ten of Swords, it's almost like this person feels like it's almost like they had a dream of you leaving, and they know if they leave, they know if you leave, their life is going to get like a lot worse because they don't have anybody around them that actually cares about them like you do. Like, I hate to say it, you guys are the type of people that are like, hey, did you eat today? Did you, do you need a foot rub? And then this person is so selfish or so stingy, but that because they don't want it right now, like they do want it eventually, but because they don't want it right now when you're offering, they think that you should offer it to them all the time. And then eventually, I guess you have to find out when they want it, which is it's so messed up that they even think that in the first place, because first of all, you're already doing something nice to them, like for them. So why would you need to? And if this is vice versa and this is the cross watcher watching, I'm going to put two situations to you, okay? If you're the cross watcher watching and you're saying, okay, well, I didn't need it then, but I do need it now, so how come she didn't ask me again? They're already doing something nice for you. So if you like something from someone, you could probably ask, and it'd be better if you did ask, because this person probably, like, you're not the only person that this person probably takes care of. Like, you're not the only person that needs, like, their loving, their advice, like, to be loved on. So I have a feeling that this person had a dream. The collective, the masculine, had a dream. The I wouldn't say divine masculine because they're not acting like that right now, but they had a dream. And if you leave, it's almost like these 5 pentacles, like they don't want you to leave because they feel like these 5 pentacles right here is like, they feel like they have the 5 pentacles inside, and if you leave, you're going to be out here. So they don't want you to leave because they don't want you to be outside, because I guess there's some love in there, even though, right, okay. But I do feel with this Ace of Swords, God is almost going to like give this person the courage to tell the truth. But they already feel like they're living in a nightmare. I just have a really strong feeling that this person had a dream about you leaving and it didn't end well. Okay, so why do they treat you like this? Why do they treat you like this? Why do these people treat the collective like this? They're guarded. They have their guard up because, oh, why? Because they have this dream. They might have had a really bad dream too, because I have right here the 9 and the 9. Is that 9 and 9? 9 and 9. 9 is 18, which is 9. So this person probably had a dream about you. About what though? Let me see. Spirit, what was the dream about that makes this person feel guarded? What was this dream about? I'm gonna get down to the root of it for you guys, because they're not gonna share it with you. What was this dream that this person had? It's almost like if they watched you leave, it's like they saw their life go to shit. Like they saw you leave. It's almost like they saw like they're running after you, but they're running in such slow motion as you leave that like they couldn't catch up, and then like they turn into like an old person and turn to dust or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, tell me more about this 9 and 9 though, because like if this is the ending, why does this person treat you like that? I'm telling you, this person thinks because they make the money, they think they're smarter than you. They think that they made better choices than you in life. They think that because they got into like this new money, and I hate to say it, this person's really feeling themselves. They must have like an allotment of money like stashed away, because this person feels like that they can't make any wrong decision, that they're covered by God. And I also feel like that too, but I apologize to people. And if people can tell me how they feel, sometimes I don't know how I'm coming off, or if it even hurt that person in that type of way, or maybe I said something in a certain tone and they didn't like it. But if I don't know how I come off, I'm not able to correct myself. So I'm a big believer in God bringing back people in my life so I can have conversations or to make things right, or if this person felt a type of way, or if this person even brought something to me. And you guys can test the universe too. Like I'm going to test the universe right now. I'm in a connectionship, and if they had the courage to step up and talk to me about how they truly felt, and it actually made sense, and it's not just like based on their emotions. And even if it was just based on their emotions, if they're able to articulate how they feel, I promise you I will be right here showing up, being the God-given person every time. But I feel, collective, don't let people disrespect you if they're gonna come back and just play the game with you. Like, I hate to say it, but there's 3 9s on this board, which again is 9. 9 plus 9 plus 9, 27, 9. So this is like the last hurrah. But yeah, this person thinks that they're better than you, and they think that, I hate to say it, that their connection with God is better because God has been answering their prayers on things. But I hate to tell you guys, but sometimes the devil answers your prayers too. You guys are like, and I hate to say it, but y'all, everybody, we're all out here talking our dreams out loud, talking to people, saying things that we're going to do, working on things in silent. You don't think that the devil's out here listening and putting obstacles and things in your way as you're having conversations with people? I bet you right now that the person that I'm talking to is entertaining somebody else, and then they're coming home telling me that they love me. And this is a lot of people's situations, but I'm not necessarily going to say that's what it is. But this person definitely feels like there's a hierarchy. They think that they are better than you. And that's why they treat you this way. And they don't want to tell you that because they know that it's wrong. But again, so what's going to be the outcome of this situation? Ace of Cups. I like that. 11:33 on the timer. Ace of Cups. What is this Ace of Cups? I feel is going to bring in a newfound emotion. I really hope that this Ace of Cups brings in harmony and heals any discord that has been happening, because it just looks like you guys have been going through a lot. Like, for you to be emotional and no one to care about your emotions and nobody to put you first. Oh, I'm getting so emotional talking about it, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm hearing that a lot of you guys have stayed in this relationship for like 7 years. And you even maybe have tried to have a baby, or you couldn't even tell this person that you were pregnant. So maybe you took like a plan B by yourself. 12:12 on the clock when I'm saying this. Maybe you took like a plan B by yourself, or you went to like the abortion clinic. And I don't know why I got so emotional during that, because that hasn't happened to me. I'm so sorry, but I feel for you guys because it is not fair. This person, there needs to be justice in this situation. And the last reading I did, they said that there was going to be justice, but where is the justice? Like, it was literally judgment was coming in. I know that I haven't been in my right mind. I've been on my period this full moon, and I just really don't know how to connect with people other than putting my emotions out there and seeing how they feel. And then if they don't say anything, so if your person's not saying anything, like, do you understand that when you don't say something, it's louder sometimes than saying nothing? Give me a second. Hold on. I'm not gonna do that. And it's louder than saying nothing. So this person knows that them not saying anything bothers you. Like, they go around what the real problem is. And I have a feeling that you guys have been asking them, like, what's wrong? How can we fix this? And I pray that God puts all of us in a position where we don't ever have to be in these connections anymore, that we will only choose people that are right for us, that God gives us enough abundance in money and food and housing and shelter and friends, that you don't have to rely on this person. And I pray that it's an easy and gradual transition. I pray that on people who are going through this. Emotions are not something to be ignored, and this other person is not emotionally available. If they think that they're better than you, most likely they're not emotionally available, because we're not better than anybody. But I do see with this Hierophant card here, there is some contracts. There are some contracts that you guys have to fulfill. A lot of you, if you're staying together, I don't know if that is you staying in the house and paying half of the rent. I don't know if that's you taking your name off the lease. I don't necessarily know what it looks like. But this person is, obviously, if they stop talking to you and they don't really care, I hate to say it, But sometimes people need time to talk, to gather their thoughts. But I have a feeling that this person never comes back to tell you their thoughts. So what's on their mind? What's on this person's mind? Justice. They're thinking about telling you and creating justice in this situation. And like what's fair and what's not fair and what they've been going through. And I can see right now that this person thinks that they're right more than creating balance. Why? And again, like, this is crazy. So this person wants to come in and create some justice strictly on how they feel, not at all on how you feel. Spirit, is there going to be, what are you going to let this happen? What's going to be the outcome from this conversation? What's going to be the outcome from this situation? Sorry, I saw some cards flipped over that I want to flip over. Not flip over. What's going to be the outcome? This person's going to come in with some truth. Let's talk about this truth first. What's this truth? What's this truth sword? What truth is going to be? What truth is going to be shown? What truth is going to be brought to the light? Okay, what truth is going to be brought to the light? Oh, and I didn't do my prayer today. I just hopped on here. Heavenly Father, ancestors, spirit guides, and protective angels, I appreciate you for waking me up and giving me these messages and me being able to connect with the collective. I appreciate everything that you do from abundance, substance, and prosperity. I love you. The collective loves you. We give back our thanks every day, even if we don't always show it. I'm here to show you and tell you now that I appreciate everything that you do. I am doing a reading for the Divine Masculine and seeing what's in their mind and what their next steps are and seeing if you're going to intervene. I feel like we need a lot of aid and assistance right now. The people who are emotional need a lot of aid and assistance. And if you could please help me deliver these messages, I love you forever and I appreciate you. Amen. And if you're not called upon this reading, you're not welcome. So when this person tells their justice, what does that do? What's the outcome of this person telling how they feel? Because obviously it's not balanced. As I'm looking at this sword is way bigger than what the balance is. They're far away from trying to create balance in the connection. So what's on their mind and what are they planning to do? They're planning to take a new approach and be petty. Like, they're like, oh, okay, well, you know, they're like, I have this newness. I don't even need this in my life. Like, this isn't the type of shit that I need in my life. This person is going to find, I feel, new ways to irritate you instead of just telling you how they feel. Yeah. Or what's the outcome? That's kind of like how I see it. I also see it as you're taking a different route. And so when you come back around, it's like I have these two cards here, the Page of Wands and the Five of Swords, or it's the Seven of Swords. And so I have a feeling that you're looking this way and this person's setting up traps while you're not looking. And instead of them just coming to talk to you, while you're over here just like, okay, I'm about to start a new life, all this extra stuff. When you turn back around and have a conversation with them, and maybe you guys, again, we'll talk about it. But again, when you turn back around and have a conversation with them, there's swords waiting for you. So there's like this person, again, not telling you how they feel, say that they're going to work on things, say that they were going to communicate, maybe they said that they were going to go to therapy, or they were going to, you know, the things that they said that they were going to do. They're mad that you still remember these things every time because things are good. So collective, what is the future for you? What does that look like? What does the future for the collective look like? What does the future for the collective look like? Oh, like, again, I'm so sorry that you guys are going through this because it's really unfair. Like, this person has deep-rooted trauma, and instead of them trying to work on it with you and see that somebody cares about you. You're the only person that sees them all day and see how they act, and they still pretend like they're a sane person. They pretend like the things that they do are normal. They pretend like the things that they do are like what everybody's doing in the world. But guess what? Everybody's pretending in the world outside because you're outside. So it really matters how you come home and how you can create things. I hear that this person doesn't even talk about love with you. It's like love does not exist here. They might talk about some fantasies and things that might sound right, but they don't talk to you about love at all. I'm kind of tired of this person. What collective, what's the outcome for you? Again, we're on that. Moving forward. I like to see that. 8 of Cups, moving forward. Let's see, is God going to give you some assistance with you moving forward? Is the collective, is the divine going to give you, is God going to give you some assistance with moving forward? I'm not seeing any cards flip over. What type of help will the divine get moving forward? Sunshine. I'm hearing new perspective. You guys are going to be going towards things that are happier for you, that make you feel childlike again. You're going to be moving towards, what you deserve, okay? You're going to be moving towards enlightenment. You're going to be moving towards clarity. Like the sun illuminates everything, and this person's just going to be living in the past because they made you a bunch of promises that they obviously can't keep. And then they're trying to like rack their head and being like, oh my God, well, you know, I hate to say it, but everybody works, whether you stay at home mom, whether you're stay at home girlfriend or boyfriend. If you are doing something at home, everybody works. Just because you're not getting paid by an employer doesn't mean that you're not doing work. And that's why you have a lot of people who are homeless, who are just like, okay, well, this life is better than anything because I'm not working for the man, all this extra stuff. But this person I am hearing feels like you don't work as hard as they do, so your opinion is not valid. Dang. This person's very egotistical. They're very, very, very egotistical. Well, let's see what the outcome. We said what the outcome is for you. What's the outcome for this person? What's the outcome for this person? Because you're moving forward. Spirit, what is the outcome for this person? They treated you guys horribly, by the way. Like, even when you ignore somebody and they're crying and they're feeling bad and all this extra stuff, if you don't care that bad, like, if you don't care that bad, no wonder why you're in these situations. Like, I hate to say, when I say that you're the only person that kind of like thinks about this person on a daily, if this person disappeared, people wouldn't even care about checking on them like that. So what, again, what's the outcome for this person? We already know that they're going to try to tell their truth. What's the outcome for this person? All right, no cards flipped over, Spirit. I'm going to turn the next card. Last time, what outcome do we have for the divine masculine? Okay. So I have, this is like an ultimate message. And the Page of Swords. Ooh, where is it? I thought I picked it up. I thought I picked up a different card. I don't know where it is. I'm like, let me see. Is it at the bottom of the deck? No, that wasn't it. Okay, so this is what I have because I thought another card fell out, but I don't know what it was and I forgot and I can't find it. So Page of Swords, the outcome. This person is just going to be stuck in this energy of thinking that everything's a game, that they're not the problem, that you're the problem. They're waiting to have a fight with you. So I really encourage you guys to do some meditating and just find the bigger purpose of all of this, because I hate to say it, some of you guys wanted to stay in the situation so you could save money, so you can actually experience love, so you can experience unconditional love. I'm hearing that this person gaslighted you into thinking that their life was like simple and that they could handle things, and then once you came in and their emotions got involved, they just want to drop everything. They just want to just drop all the luggage and the baggage. And I hate to say it, but this person doesn't even like, they look at you and they're like, well, you're the one that has the attitude, and you're the one that's always emotional, and you're the one that's always telling me that I need to do something. And this person doesn't even ask you how you feel on a daily basis. This person doesn't see that when you are like trying to have a conversation with them, how hard it is, because you have to get past your fears of them shutting you down. This person feels like you're the issue, and God's really about to show them that they're the issue. I think with this eclipse, a lot of us are going to be getting some harsh messages with this Ace of Swords. And I really do feel like everything that you've been putting this person through, it's almost like as you're trying to move forward, they're right here trying to stop you with like their petty games. But I am getting that this person will go through an extreme awakening. And I know that you guys probably want to be there for the awakening, but you might have to leave for the awakening. Like something's gonna happen to them, and I don't wish this on their life. I'm just letting you know how I foresee things. And so I have somewhat of an understanding that this person is going to act like that they don't care about you, and they're going to keep pushing you away and pushing you away and pushing you away until you finally leave. And then once you leave, and just wait on it, maybe like 2-3 days, 6 days, they're going to come back and try to have a conversation with you and explain how wrong they were, explain how they could have seen things or how things make sense to them now. But the small time that you guys are apart, Spirit is going to be dragging their confirmation on that as well. Because I feel it's not going to happen while you guys are together, because this person is going to come back and be like even if they're at work, it can happen like while they're at work or something. There's something significant between there's something significant between 2 and 6. So I don't know if that's the 2nd through the 6th. I don't know if that's the 2 o'clock to 6 o'clock. I don't know if that's 2 to 6 months, 2 to 6 weeks, 2 to 6 days. I just know it's 2 to 6, and Spirit is going to be confirmation, please. This person's going to wake up. Okay, that card flipped back over. Confirmation that you guys are going to be interfering or getting involved. Queen of Swords. I have a feeling this person's going to get a really rude awakening when it comes to their emotions, and you guys aren't going to be able to save them, and you might not even know what's wrong. Some of you are probably going to stay in the connection a little bit longer because there's not a graceful exit point for you right now, and I understand that. But just know that these two people don't stand a chance against each other. So I hope that Spirit, I hope this message finds you well. I hope that Spirit connects with you guys and lets you know everything's going to be okay. Pay attention to your dreams. I'm also very sad, and this is very unfortunate that you're going through this type of energy and you guys are going through this type of like, this person, all the work that you've done, this person's making it seem like you haven't put any work on yourself because they keep testing you and they can't be, they don't want to be honest and they don't want to show you who they are. And you've already accepted them for who they are. And you've already showed them that you're here and you're saying, hey, I'm willing to work with you on these things. And this person doesn't care about any of that because they think that they're better than you. And I'm sorry. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.